difference a day makes. Love Island, episode 32. Let's have a recap. This is going to be one of my quicker versions. I'll have a longer one somewhere else because there was a lot going on today. But post the Casa recoupling, essentially, was when there was a lot more drama coming up. Basically, Rio comes in, tells Helena about how Harry has been. She didn't really have to say that much because she was like, I don't need to elaborate, like, you know. Helena's sitting there kind of laughing about the situation, like, oh, I didn't miss Harry the first day either, haha. Maya Jama, the host of Love Island, says, I wouldn't be laughing if that was my couple. How are you sitting there laughing when the host of the show is calling you a mug to your face, whatever? The people are trying to tell her, like, you deserve more, like, you have to have some respect for yourself, whatever. She's basically just like, he's gotten off scot-free, essentially. And it's just like, oh, it's fine. Like, the girls are trying to talk to her about it, or, like, people were talking to her about the situation, how he's been. Emma, Harry's ex, like, talks to her about it and has a genuine conversation with her and also says, like, I also don't agree with some of the ways you acted in here, like, in terms of, like, taking Harry to the hideaway behind Shakira's back, that whole kind of thing. And Helena just can't see or can't hear anything because she's even saying to Emma, who's having a genuine conversation with her, like, oh, well, you know, I feel like she's been riding on the back of a coattails of a relationship that ended a year ago and this whole kind of thing. It's like, she's trying to have a woman to woman, grown woman to grown woman conversation with you and you really can't see it. It's crazy. Even before I'm jumping ahead there, but the cast of dumping, essentially, the cast people were dumped, but also Emily and Gio were dumped for being left single. Gio didn't choose to couple up with the ass, who came in and said, like, oh, maybe some mixed messages, whatever. Seems like such a nice guy, though, but anyway. And Emily dumped for waiting for Tommy, but he came back with Lucy. So that was kind of a surprise. We haven't had that kind of twisted since, like, series 3, so that was a long while. Tony and Harrison chatted a little bit. She's kind of feeling upset a little bit the next day, saying, she was saying, like, I didn't think I cared as much as I did. Like, obviously, just seeing him with Lauren right away kind of hurts and that whole kind of thing, which, I mean, is natural. And then Meg and Dijon, that whole saga. Andrada tells Meg, yeah, I still am going to get to know Dijon while I'm in here. And Meg talks to Dijon about it. He's like, yeah, like, you know, I have a good connection with her. I want to get to know her in the villa. I'd be open to it. Like, you know, I'm still open, so I like her and I want to get to know her, whatever. Meg is obviously upset about this because you've come back to be with me. Like, you didn't want to recouple anyone else. And now I'm hearing that you actually, but you still want to get to know the girl who, lucky that your friend brought her back. I mean, that Ben brought her back. Now I get to, like, still speak to her. Like, huh? The next day, Andrada and Dijon are talking. Meg pulls Dijon and it's like, you need to make a decision today. My name is Meg, not Mug. Finally, Dijon comes to the decision saying, oh, I want to close things off with you. Like, in the evening, he tells Andrada that I'm going to focus on Meg or whatever. And Meg is like, well, yeah, you're doing this now that I pulled you up on it today. Like, you've had all these chances. This is like, what, the fifth girl, all these kind of things. And now you're doing this. And you called me Meg so early. Maybe mark your character with me or whatever it is. And, like, Dijon said, okay, well, let's just, like, leave it here now. We'll think about what we each said or whatever. So we don't know what's going to happen there. But movie night is tomorrow, which is a good time because we'll see if some more gets shown to Helena, to Meg. There's going to be a lot of drums.